Hello everyone, this is Kalpana. I'm working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Engineering in the IDS department. Today we are going to discuss goals of an operating system. Let's get into the topic. So before that, in previous lecture we were discussing about what is operating system, definition of operating system, purpose of operating system, and today we are going to discuss about goals of an operating system. So, in previous lecture, we have seen the definition of operating system. It says it acts as an interface, that is intermediary between the user and the hardware. For example, so these are all the users. Users are using some application programs like text editor, word processor, whatever may be, and to communicate. Users need to communicate with the hardware, right? So instead of communicating directly to the hardware, so with the help of an operating system, we are communicating. So it acts as our operating system acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. It is our work. Okay. So that is the main purpose of operating system. So we have seen this in the definition itself. And now we'll see the goals of an operating system. So the major goals the operating systems are, the first one is the efficiency. Okay, the first is efficiency, and the next is convenience. So it should provide an convenient way to use the resources. So that is the main thing, and to execute user programs and make solving the user problem easier. So we'll see this example earlier. So if you want to use a text editor or a word processor, say MS Word, so without operating system, what happens? Each time the user needs to communicate with the hardware that please load the MS Word into the memory. Then to save that, again we have to write some instruction to save into the computer memory. To display the content in the monitor, again we need to write some code to do these tasks. User needs to write instruction each and every time when they need to perform any task. If there is no operating system, directly user needs to write the commands or instructions. Uh, so to make it easier, we are introducing a software which is nothing but a operating system which does all the task for us. When you need to load anything into the memory, to save anything into the memory, if you need to do any kind of input output operations, so all these sort of things will be taken care by the operating system. So so this is the first, so that is what this first line says. Okay, so it provides an interface between the user and hardware in an easier way. So make the computer system convenient to use. So that is the major goal here. So instead of communicating directly, it acts as an interface, right? So it is the like it providing a convenient way to handle things. And next is use the computer hardware in an efficient manner. So here efficiency matters. So these are all the goals when we talk about operating system. It must be an easier one, and it should provide a convenient convenience, and next is efficiency. These three things are very much important when we talk about the goals of an operating system. So next is usually a computer system. When we talk about computer system, it is roughly, we can say, we can divide into four components, major components. So one is our user, the user going to use the system, and the next is the application program. As I told you, it may be anything. The the applications that we are using, like presentation, PPT presentation, word processor, or we are using any web browsers, Chrome, something like that, or any kind of application. It comes under application program. And next is operating system, and the final thing is the computer hardware. So these four are the important components of a computer system, we say: user, application program, operating system, and then computer hardware. Okay, that's all about today. Discuss this computer system in the next lecture. Thank you.